Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick little video on, I suppose, consistency and goal setting. I had a young trainer who was asking me how can he get people in to read his articles and his content and his blogs, and basically I said to him, it's not going to happen overnight and it's not going to happen within one article. You're going to have to keep putting out content every single day, consistently keep putting it out and putting out good content that's going to draw people in and just help people out, I suppose. Because as I said to him 2 or 3 years ago, I was writing in my shed and there was literally nobody in the shed. And I was getting nobody reading the articles or following the content pretty much, apart from my mum. But at the same time, you have to enjoy what you do, and it was almost therapy for myself. And I suppose over time, if you stay consistent and you keep working your passion, you keep trying to help out just one person, that's going to snowball effect and going to help you out. And that just goes with any goals. If you have fitness goals, health goals, relationship goals, business goals, anything really, you're going to have to be consistent, and it's not going to happen overnight. And these are just 4 points that I suppose that can help out in all them areas that I was just talking about. The first one that I'm going to say is just narrow down your list as much as you can. Just focus on your strengths. If you have one goal in mind, brilliant, but you must break that goal down within short to medium to long term. So let's say anybody that's worked with myself who's wanted to lose a lot of amount of weight within the year, within the long term goal, say, it's not going to happen within 10 sessions, but if you break it down and you try and chase that long-term goal in short to medium, that is the best approach that's going to work. So let's say, for instance, someone needs to lose a little bit of weight and we break down their nutrition approach, and we've seen that possibly they're not drinking enough water in a day. So straight away, that's going to be a short-term goal. For the first, let's say, first 7 days of their new journey, if you want to call it a journey, we need to try and encourage them to drink a little bit more water. That could be a short-term goal. Then following in from there into a medium-term goal, let's say after the 7 days, they're still going to continue that on and they're going to reach, let's say, a month or two, and that becomes a medium-term goal, and that's going to filter through all the way, helping out to the long-term goal. The same approach to the food. First 7 days, maybe try and eat a little bit more vegetables, build that up into a medium-term goal, and then maybe it's going to stick with you to the long-term goal and overall help you. Same again, as I was just mentioning in the as the trainer asked me about the content. One article is not going to draw people in. What's going to help you with your business is literally just keep working on it every single day. Short-term goal, 1% better every single day, and slowly but surely, if you're putting out content that's actually helping people, whatever you're putting out, it's definitely going to help you out in the long term because people will take an interest in it. And the second one is, I suppose, focus on your goals. I just said, become tunnel vision. A lot of time there's going to be a lot of distractions and there's going to be a lot of other things trying to drag you down. People probably say, you're mad doing that. What do you do? What are you going to the gym for if you're trying to lose some weight? Or geez, you're always living in the gym. Or remember, people were saying, even back to myself when I was starting in the shed, people thought I was a bit crazy, but I was so tunnel vision on what I wanted to do and what I wanted to achieve with my business that I just said, no, that's my long-term goal, and every single day, short to medium to long term, you're consistently working that long-term goal. Visualization and goals board are just so important, and Conor McGregor, he's someone who is a pro of visualization, and before he even became a UFC champion, every single night he even said to himself that he was going to become the champion. You could see himself as a champion holding the 2 belts, and he is the proof of the pudding that visualization is a really powerful tool. Goals board, this is a goals board here exactly we're using right now, and you can see some of the clients here, male and female, that have goals boards in mind. So a lot of these are short term to even to long term goals, and as you can see, a lot of them have already nailed them goals. And win or learn is a big thing I always say. It's always great to fail, and I always encourage people to fail. I have failed so many times over the last year, but at the end of the day, always treat that as a big learning process. Point number 3, have accountability partners or people that's going to help you out. So that could be a mentor in the same industry as you. It could be a trainer that's going to help you out and keep you accountable with your training. It could be a friend or family member that you're fairly close to that's going to hold you accountable and making you keep showing up consistently every single day. And read books, read podcasts. Try and surround yourself with people who are going to inspire you all the time and keep you going. Point number 4, record, measure and document your progress. I suppose I'm a big fan of journaling, and I use the 5-minute journal, and I suppose in that journal is 3 things you're grateful for every single day, a couple of things you want to work on that day, and maybe a couple of things that didn't even go your way that day. That's going to really help you out as well in achieving that long-term goal in the distance. So there's just a couple of points that have really helped myself out, and But I've always saying consistency is number one, and just, I suppose, focus on just 1% better every single day. 1% is always better than 0%. If you can get the 1% better every single day, 365 days a year, that's going to help you and with your goal. So thanks for watching, and I hope this video has helped you. See you soon.